Hello, I'm Taylor Baldwin. They are the #1 and #2 most popular New Year's resolutions. We're talking about getting your finances in order and getting into shape. But what if we could do both at the same time? Local financial professional Steve Sexton from Sexton Advisory Group says there are 3 things you can do to improve both your health and wealth. He joins us now with that advice. Happy New Year, Steve.
Happy New Year, Taylor. How you doing?
I'm great. A lot of people make New Year's resolutions to improve both their physical and fiscal health. How do you recommend we do both?
Well, first of all, #1 is, control that debt. Debt can be very stressful. According to a Gallup report, that college students with a high level of debt are, less likely to thrive physically. They don't have much sense of a purpose, as well as they're really not involved in the community.
So what should they do if they have debt?
Well, first of all, 3 in 4 American households have debt, so we're all not alone here. The thing that I tell people to do is organize their debt. I have a spreadsheet on my website at Sexton Advisory Group that'll help people get started, but here's what you want to do. You want to list each debt. So if it's JCPenney's or whatever, you want to know what the balance is, how much you owe each month, as well as when the payment is, and then organize them.
Okay, so what should people do if they're in debt? Because so many people are in debt these days.
Well, 3 in 4 Americans' households are in debt, so we're all not alone here. The key here that I tell my clients is to organize their debt. Put it on one spreadsheet. In fact, I have a spreadsheet on my website at sextonadvisorygroup.com to help people get started. So to organize the debt by largest to smallest, the minimum payments, and by due date. Take the smallest amount of debt and contribute as much as possible while paying the minimum payment and all the rest. Once you've eliminated the first one, move on to the second one. The key here is to not add to the problem. So don't take on any more debt.
Why do you say the smallest one first? Because it's less overwhelming?
Less overwhelming, easiest one, quickest goal to achieve.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It gives you confidence to keep achieving more goals.
Oh, yeah.
So what if people aren't saving for retirement right now?
Well, they can get started, saving for retirement is like exercise. You can get started anytime. The key here is to save at least 10% of your income annually, even if you're in your 20s. But the big thing to get started on is that 401k. Now, people who contribute to their 401k have a 27% increase in their health. For the people who don't, they see health declines.
So why is patience so important when it comes to finances? Because I lack patience, and I'm sure I'm not alone.
Okay. Well, Taylor, you have a 175 million to 1 chance of winning the lottery. So for most of us, financial independence overnight just isn't going to happen. There's going to be ups and downs along the way. And for me, I work with my clients to prepare for that bump in the road is so they can have a wonderful retirement. The key here is to plan. For couples, they should be talking on a monthly basis about their short and long-term goals. And in fact, they should be looking at the path that they're on in order to achieve those goals. Remember to focus on the gratitude and patience.
I like that. Let's talk about the correlation between fiscal health and physical health. Both very important.
Okay. Well, I've seen firsthand how personal financial problems affects one's life. In fact, career, it could be hobbies, relationships. In fact, HR managers say that financial stress affects performance, productivity, absenteeism, and morale. For most people, the real thing here is why take a risk with your job as well as your relationships. So these are issues that people need to tackle, especially in the 2015 year.
And you also told me that statistically, people who take care of their physical health take better care of their physical health.
That's correct.
And that's huge.
That's gigantic, especially when moving into this new year.
That's a home run.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you for great New Year's resolutions.
Thanks for having me.
Steve, it's very great to see you. All right, now if you want more financial information and tips from Steve, you can log onto his website at sextonadvisorygroup.com. Have a great day and stay healthy.